What's up, y'all? It's Justin with another Justin Gaming. I thought I would have my computer set up by now, but that has not happened yet, so maybe next month. I'm still up in the spare room. I got the TV behind me this time. Hopefully going to try and do something fun with it if I can get it to work. We'll see. Today, I'm going to be talking about PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now games for August 2021. And the first one I want to talk about is the PS5 exclusive, which is Hunter's Arena Legends. It's developed and published by Mintisco. Originally released on Steam July 15th, 2020, and it's come to PlayStation 5 on August 3rd. It's a melee-based battle royale with PvE elements. When you first start playing it, it feels a little stiff. The controls feel a little stiff because it's almost like you are playing like a fighting game character. You have to like hit a special button to run. And it can be a little hard if you land right next to somebody and they just decide to attack you. What you really need to do in the game is farm the monsters around the map before you engage another player. I played it for an hour the other night on stream, and after that hour I felt pretty comfortable. Well, at least a couple characters. There's one guy that's like a big gray gorilla that throws a shield like Captain America. That is like my go-to guy. But I feel good with a couple different characters. It's kind of based in Chinese mythology. There's a Wukong character, there's a Pixie character, there's a lady that uses a lyre as her weapon, and there's a couple of Demon Hunter guys, because originally it was called Demon Hunters Arena Legends, but then they decided to drop the Demon because it was too long of a title. So I'm really enjoying it so far. The in-game economy could use a little work, maybe have a battle pass or something like that. They have some cool skins in there that's going to cost you $10 or so to unlock, and not all the characters are available all the time. There's some that are on rotation. There's like 4 of them I think you have to buy if you want to have everybody in there, and they're on free rotation. Like this week it's Pigsy. But and I think the characters are about $10 as well to unlock, so a little money into it, but it's a lot of fun, and like I said, it's got a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm hoping that people will continue to try it out since it is the PSPlus game, and I definitely think you should try it. I know I'm a big Battle Royale fan, so I'll probably say that for just about any Battle Royale game, but I really do like this one. The next game I want to talk about is Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. It's developed by PopCap Games and published by EA. This is the second of the this is the third of the third-person shooter versions of Plant vs. Zombies. I think the first 2 were called Garden Warfare and Garden Warfare 2. I think Garden Warfare 2 was where my son first started playing. He really, really liked that one, put a lot into that. So EA Play had this on Xbox early access, and we bought it. So we've been playing it for a while, even before it got to PlayStation. Like I said, it's arena third-person shooter. There's kind of like this area in the middle of the 2 bases where you could just hang out there and kill zombies or kill plants, depending on what side you're on, and you can switch over to different sides very quickly. There's little mini games you can do to unlock more in-game currency, or you can go into more story-based missions or other types of things like that. There's plenty of things to do there. The only thing I find weird about this game is the color scheme they picked for this one. It's like bright purple and bright green, and I'm colorblind, and I usually have color confusion. I can usually handle bright, crazy, eye-straining colors, and even to me, this game is like hard to watch for too long because it's just so bright and so ridiculous. But it is a lot of fun. It's a perfect game for PS Plus, and I think people will try it will have a great time with it. The last PS4 game they have for PS Plus this month is Tennis World Tour 2, developed by Big Ant Studios and published by Big Ben Interactive and Maximum Games. It was originally released on September 24th, 2020. And what is interesting about this game is the first thing it does before you're allowed to hit any menu at all, once you show you the card system that it has, there is 5 cards that you can craft for your hand to make your character a better character. I guess it's kind of like FIFA packs or something like that. I've had a lot of people complaining about it. That didn't bother me too bad because I've played Paladins before that has the kind of a card system like that, though their card system doesn't cost any money. What was funny is I've played other tennis games, like old school tennis games, like PS2 tennis games and Nintendo games, Mario Tennis and whatnot. And I thought I was decent at tennis games. I played this game and I was god awful. And yes, I'm a 43-year-old man, and yes, I get my lunch handed to me by 14-year-olds in Fortnite all the time because they get the drop on me. But I was amazed at how many aces the computer was getting and just how many shots it was hitting to the corner, and I just could not react in time. And maybe because I didn't have the right cards or something set up to my character, or maybe I found a sprint button late in the match, but even then that was still hard to do sprint and hit. So I don't know what was going on, but I was awful at it. I did a stream of that just like I did Hunter's Arena, and Hunter's Arena I enjoyed, so I did an hour of that. I had planned to do 30 minutes of Tennis World Tour 2, and I made it to about 15, and I was like, I'm not helping anybody because I'm just getting smoked. So if you want to watch me just be god awful at Tennis World Tour, go over to twitch.tv/fiend28, and you can watch about 15 minutes of mediocrity for me. So there's that, yay. Now on to the PSNOW offerings for August, and first one we're going to talk about is Nier Automata, developed by Platinum Games and published by Square Enix. It originally released on March 7th, 2017. It's a third-person action role-playing game. Somewhat changes the views depending on what you're doing. Sometimes when you're going on certain buildings, it almost looks more like a 2D platformer. There's some missions where you're piloting a ship, that's kind of neat. It kind of reminds me of the Guardian Legend, one of my favorite games from 8-bit NES days. I tried this when this was on Xbox Game Pass. I was really looking forward to it, and for some reason I could not get into the game. I don't know if I was trying it at the wrong time or whatnot, but I did not enjoy it. One thing I did wrong is a lot of times with games, since I don't play many story games, I usually set it to easy so I can just kind of breeze through it, and maybe I made it too easy and it was just kind of boring because there was just no challenge whatsoever. So maybe I should try it again on PSNOW and set it to a normal difficulty and see if I can get into it. But if you talk to anybody about that game, I haven't met too many people that didn't like it. So that's a really good get for PSNOW because it's a pretty popular game. So definitely check that out. The next game I'm going to talk about is Ghost Runner. It's developed by One More Level Publishing and published by All In Games and 505 Games. It originally released on October 27th, 2020. It's a cyberpunk influenced action platformer where you run, jump, and slash, and there you have like a bullet time type of like slow down time thing to dodge bullets and pull off moves. I originally played this when it came to Amazon Luna. Most of the time I was playing on my phone, so I probably wasn't too good at it with the controls like that. So I'm eager to pick it back up on PS4 or PS5, but I love this game. I think it might be a little light on story. I know that, I can actually play the trailer while I'm talking, so you can see what's going on. They show like a broken framed picture, like that's supposed to be something to do with it. And I know that like you only have like one arm because like some monster in the beginning ripped your arm off, but it's very, get to this level, get past these guys, get to the next level. I don't know like how much story goes into it, but it is a lot of fun to play. The trailer looks cool, and when you're playing the game, it's first person, but it feels amazing to play this game. It is a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend checking out Ghost Runner. The last game for PSNOW for August 2021 is Undertale. It's developed and published by Toby Fox, and it originally released September 15th, 2015. It is a throwback 8-bit RPG with memorable characters and awesome music, and that's another one that I have never heard a bad thing about that game. Everybody that has played that game seems to love it, so I would definitely say check that out, especially, let's see if I can do a trailer for that. Ooh, it's a high quality content right here. I think it's gonna start playing. I'm gonna keep talking. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so like if you're old like me and you remember 8-bit Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior and stuff like that, I think you'll definitely love this for the the graphics and whatnot. But then I heard this is really big with like teens and whatnot. I have a coworker that has like a preteen teen who really enjoyed this game as well. So I think it's just one of those ones just everybody loves. I had also heard a cool thing about how every battle in this game, you can get through the battle without killing anybody. There's a way to like always resolve the conflict without fighting, which is probably hard to do, and I probably wouldn't have the patience for it. But I always think it's neat when games put stuff like that in there. So definitely think this is just a great month for PS Now, because all those games are critically acclaimed, at least, and I think Nier did well, and I'm sure Undertale sold well too, just off of word of mouth. But overall, a great month, and a lot of people did not like the PSPlus titles for this month. I guess a lot of people were kind of sick of Battle Royale, so they weren't high on 100 Arena Legend. I really enjoyed it. And then I think Plants vs. Zombies is a great game too. The tennis one, they can have that one, but the other two. So to me, I think this is the near perfect month for PlayStation when it comes to PS Plus and PS Now. But everybody's different, and you just have to judge for yourself. If you want to talk games with me, I run the gaming page for my library that I work at. It is HPPL Games Together on Facebook. So just come find us there, and I can add you to the club, and we can discuss games. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fiend28. And what I've been trying to do this month is, if it is a game that is on the list, I'm going to try and play it for at least 30 minutes, so I have something to talk about on these videos, and something that I can show if you want to get like an idea of what the game is. Of course, if it's story-based, I probably won't be very good at it, but you at least can see it. So there's that, and I also stream on this YouTube channel sometimes, but that's Stadia Games. So with that, everybody have a good day, and I'll see you later.